Yes, my lord.
By apex, as it is interpreted by the apex court in 3 judgments. One of them you cited.
Yes, my lord.
Justice Nariman's judgment.
Yes, my lord.
That it is does not relate to entry 1 in list 2.
Correct, my lord. Correct.
Then you can proceed.
So therefore, my lord, looked at from either angle, if they say it is not a matter of public order, it is not protected by, my lords, 25(1). The exemption of 25(1) goes. So therefore, my lord, this GO has to go in any event. And I am not only challenging the GO, I am also asking a positive mandamus from your lordship to permit me, my lord, to wear a headscarf when I'm going to school with the same color. I am not asking for any distinction as far as uniform is concerned. So that, my lord, a positive mandate also I'm asking from your lordships. And that, my lord, positive mandamus is mandated, my lord, by a series of decisions.
These words. That's what.
Would your lordships like me to continue tomorrow, my lords, or subject to your lordship's pleasure, my lord? I am here, my lord, host, whenever you like. We have troubled your lordships enough today. Lords, I have about 15-20 minutes more, my lord, of submissions to make. I can finish today if your lordships permit me.
Who else want to argue on behalf of the petitioners? Because accordingly we will...
Shall I make a very short request, Lord? Your Lordship Justice Dikshit, my lord, in the first innings, was pleased to permit us, my lord, to supply certain materials, and we are ready with certain materials also. His Lordship was generous enough to hear me.
We will not stop anyone from arguing. Whoever wants may argue.
Yes, all that I am submitting. All that I am submitting on 2 conditions. One, we won't be repeating anything which the petitioners have been submitting. No repetition, nothing in the nature of repetition. Number 2, but there are certain additional materials which my counterpart advocate Rajida is there, and I will be submitting, you know, in support of the petitioners. What I thought, requesting your lordship, was to make some space, you know, before the respondents argue, and we won't be repeating any submission which has already been advanced.
All right, Mr. Kalvareshwara.
Lord, if your lordships give me about 10 minutes today, I will try to wrap up, my lord. If your lord, subject to lordship's pleasure, my lord. I'll wrap up today itself, my lord.
This may be rather before the respondents start. That's all.
I'm my lord, just mention, my lord, I'm appearing in the writ petition that at the 4th place at number 4, my lord, on your lordship's board.
Yes.
And I'm for the petitioners, my lord. And I will also like to address your lordships, my lord, subject to your lordship indulgence.
All right, all right.
And without repeating any of the arguments which are made by my learned friend, Mr. Kamath, my lord.
Yes.
All right, all right.
And my lord, shall I place the completion before lordship today, my lord, or can it be done when at the time when it is taken up?
So Kaleshwaram, they'll give you time, don't worry. My lords, may I, would you subject your lordship's pleasure, my lord? I'll try to wind up today, my lord, subject to.
The court is muted. We are unable to hear the court. The court is muted.
Lord,
we are unable to hear the court.
Unmute.
Yes.
You have moved some application for impleadment.
Yes, I have moved. I have moved that application.
Just a minute, Mr. Kumar. Please. Yes.
I made 2 applications.
For what?
Application number 1 is for clarification on the interim order based on court was released to make the last date of hearing. Well, in our case, relief we have not. But we have read by that. Yes, whatever uniform is prescribed, we follow that. May request the court kindly page 6 of the application.
Your one application is for clarification, other?
The other application is, if it is permissible, we have seen that the proceedings of this Honorable Court have been highlighted in various media, especially social media, and is playing a havoc in the election states. So, if this Honorable Court could concentrate whether proper to start the hearing of this case till the last phase of election is voting is over. The matter need not wait till the election results, but once the polling is over, the matter can be heard on a very day.
We have nothing to do with the voting.
It's an appeal to the court because this occasion when the Honorable Court should rise to the occasion and take the challenge that is posed by.
You see, we every day we have been making a request to media and social media to be more
I
responsible.
think they were right. In fact, I'm grateful to the court.
We cannot do that, Chief.
And
In case of somebody, election
Notwithstanding
commission
that,
comes, we can.
If this request is made from the election commission or some authorities who are holding the election, then we can consider it. But otherwise, how can we consider this request?
Social media is something over either the election commission or the other authorities are able to exercise.
Under Article 324, we have seen,
Please,
sir,
please, no.
such causes are taken by Election Commission of India. You are not the voter in other states. Perhaps none of these people are the voter. Oh.
But the issue is a live issue.
Nobody comes from that state also, saying that our elections are being affected by your proceedings, therefore do not. Nobody's case it is.
If you people agree, we can put off this live streaming. That we can do it. That is in our hand. That we can put off live streaming. That is no problem. But so far as making any restriction on the media, that is not.
In the hands of the court,
No, my lord.
decides, we will avoid it.
Yeah.
Also, as far
We'll
as
consider your application
For a long time or other, for the first
We'll
time.
consider.
We wanted the responsible advocate general.
At the appropriate time, we will consider it when we'll hear you. Then we will consider your application. But you are for the petitioner, one of the petitioners.
Yes,
All right.
I'm appearing for.
All right. Anybody else for?
I'm also in support of the petitioners, my lord. I've filed a intervention application in petition number 2347 of 22.
With Kaleshwaram Raj.
That is
Separate application.
That's a separate application, my lord.
Just a minute. Yes, you want to argue on behalf of the petitioner?